Good morning from Chicago, the risk management capital of the world. I'm Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group, the Morning Market Stir for Wednesday, December 7th. A whole lot of nothing yesterday. Stock indexes were higher, but did not make new highs in either the S&P or the Dow. The Nasdaq trailed behind. The markets were up about 0.25% yesterday, but let's keep score of where we are. The S&P peaked at 1 point off the all-time highs from a week ago. The Dow futures closed topped out at 30 points below the all-time highs made the day before, and the Nasdaq's still struggling, not getting above the 4,800 level, but let's keep an eye on the Nasdaq because it's 2.5% away from the all-time highs way back when, October 25th. Crude oil, no new highs there either, closed at 50.90, down 90 cents, a muted range, high 51.60, lower high, and then the low of the session was 50.60, so trading sideways, holding above 50 after those new year highs that we saw the day before. The dollar did bottom out at 100, but bounced a bit. The euro currency got close to 108, 107.90, and then we had gold yesterday down $6, still lagging behind. 1170 was a close, but we looked like we may be making a bottom there when we had that break to the downside and that bounce back to unchanged. Some new relative lows and a comeback, maybe a sign of a base, and the sellers are getting tired. Yesterday's range was between 1177 and 1167, so a $10 range. So, after the sideways consolidation yesterday, where do these markets stand here on Wednesday morning? Well, we're steady right now. Looking at the E-mini S&P, down a point, Nasdaq futures down about 15, and the Dow futures, as we stand right now, up 4. So not a whole lot happening in stocks right now, waiting for another catalyst. Crude oil's down 1%, down 50 cents at about 50.50. Gold's up $10, so maybe a bottom in the near term is in place there. We're at about 1180 right now, up 3/4 or close to 1%. Keeping an eye on treasuries. Treasuries had been slammed in the last couple weeks with rates going higher. We continue to hold above the 3% level in the 30-year. This is the 5th day in a row holding above 3%. We're at 306 right now. And looking at that dollar that obviously is impacted by interest rates and interest rate perception. The dollar right now is at 101.5. So to summarize where we stand as the cash stock market gets started here this morning, steady to unchanged, down 1 point in the E-mini S&P, down 19 now in the Nasdaq, and up 5 in the Dow futures, which have been leading the way. Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group, where it all comes back to commodities.